The following podcast is rated
B for bad.
live from the P3 Network Studios in Wisconsin. This is the Friday Night Party Redux Edition with your hosts,
The champion of being bad at everything, Umce.
And the mystery man of mysterious madness, M.
and of course, the P3 Network's independent Pokemon champion, Bobo. Are you ready, kids?
Not really. I'm never ready.
Fair.
It's supposed to be on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. This is so weird that we're recording on a Tuesday and as opposed to Friday, but people gotta work. It's all good.
Gotta make that bread.
Alright, anyway.
I know, right? It's like wheat bread. Nobody likes it that much.
It's, the Friday Night Party Redux Edition. Yeah!
Yeah, on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah. We are live, which I just realized is a huge mistake.
Yeah, I asked you the same question when you said we're live, and I kind of gave you a look like, wait.
Well, yeah. I kind of realized my mistake a little too late.
Good job, buddy.
It's okay, though.
You know what? High five.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, it could be worse. We have M here.
Hello.
It could be worse. We do have this guy.
I mean, it could be,
It could be his
I could have
evil
made
twin
bigger
brother.
mistakes.
It could be his evil twin brother, N.
Are you kidding me? No, it's W. If we're going to go for the full Waluigi, you think we're going for the full Waluigi.
Wumbo. See, because he...
Well, I mean, that would fit because
no.
guys and fatter guys and Wumbo.
You see, you got Mini, and then you gotta set it to W for Wumbo.
Oh, you...
What?
Oh. Okay.
Well, the joke is, he's Wario and you're Waluigi, so...
Fair.
Did we
Fair.
put dick jokes in the tag?
No, but they're
Penis.
always there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I don't make a penis joke, it's usually something going wrong.
If he doesn't, and I pre-record, that's why episode 8 was the last dick joke. I made the only dick joke in the entire episode.
Which was weird.
He made nothing. I made the only one.
When seeing that title, I thought to myself, there is going to be a day where the earth is just a barren desert. There's one man on his knees dying, and in his dying breath, he's just going to take his finger and draw a dick in the sand and die happy.
Yeah. Die happy like the 14 men suffocated by a vagina every year. Nothing.
I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Did I miss a joke?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Oh, I mean, if it was a joke at my expense, I'm glad I wasn't listening. Because
No.
I can make a lot of jokes at your guys' expense right here, right now.
Well, nothing that you haven't already made on the show about me.
Speaking about making vaginas, has anyone seen the
Yes.
new episode of Housing Abridged?
Yes!
No, I have not yet.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
I've been busy. I've been trying to make sure I kept up on Up, Up, Down, Down. I'm keeping up on a couple of other things right now.
Trying
to catch up on Doctor Who.
I watched every episode of Helsing Abridged last night with Dusty Button.
Oh,
yeah.
Who will eventually be possibly joining us?
More than likely next month.
Okay, wait.
January.
Oh, my birthday month.
Yeah.
All
She's
right.
going to be coming out here, and we're going to see, with you probably, Broly, if we can get it.
I mean, if not, probably just save up for a trip to Green Bay.
Or Wausau. Wausau will probably get it.
Wausau, Green Bay, either. Which one is closer? That's the real question.
Wausau. 30 minutes.
Wausau's definitely
Hour and a half.
closer, yeah.
Plus, there's always the chance... Well, dude, okay, hold on. I'm going to provide an argument for Green Bay. Chipotle.
Fair argument. I'm going to provide a counter argument for Wausau. Nate the effing great.
I'm going to provide a counter argument to Nate the effing no show. Chipotle.
And I'm going to make a counter argument because even though I was leaning towards Wausau, I really want to go to Green Bay because if any, no, not Chipotle.
Mostly
I do
Chipotle,
love
though.
Chipotle. Though.
Yeah, exactly. See,
it's if anybody's listening, I am definitely the fatter guy in the title, and I need more shirts. And I know for a fact Green Bay has a big and tall store.
Well, and you know what? Being the tall guy, I could use some pants. So
I'm like,
Green Bay would be all right.
I'm the in between with you guys. Like, I think I'm the same height as him, shorter than you.
Well, everybody's shorter than me, to be fair.
Except for that one guy at Taco Bell. He's like,
oh my god, he was
inch
huge,
taller than you. I think at least 1 to 2 inches. He's fucking tall.
Yeah,
he is the frost giant. You're like just a normal giant.
Okay, 31 years, at minimum 20 of those years, I've been the tallest person my age. Okay? And then I'm just taller than everybody now. You know, at 18 I was taller than everybody. So I just was so used to being taller than everybody, and then I see this dude like, whoa.
He didn't even notice
Whoa.
the dude until I was like, I leaned over. I think we were just leaving Taco Bell.
Yeah, we
right?
were.
Yeah, and I look over and I go, dude, I think that guy's taller than you. And he goes, no, he's not. He looks and he freezes and he goes, holy shit, yeah, he is.
Well, it's so rare. Like, I saw one guy probably, a couple months ago at work.
Oh yeah,
that was taller than me.
I remember him.
He was only like an inch or two taller than me too.
If that.
I mean, I'm 6'6". He was, I think, 6'6", 6'7", 6'8".
Oh, I thought you were 6'7".
I did the height thing with Ethan the other day, and I'm 6'6".
How tall is he?
He is 5'8".
I hate him already.
My 11-year-old is 5'8". At 11, I was probably 5'6", 5'7".
Dude, your son is going to be like 7 feet tall by the time he's like 18.
Oh God, I hope not.
Gosh.
I mean,
He'll walk into a room with his shirt off and go, Mom said it's my turn to play the Nintendo 64. You'll be like, all right.
drop him like a bad habit. That's what I would do.
Well, I mean, he is your son, so it is a pretty bad habit.
Oh, he back talks me. No, my Nintendo 64.
Dude, if he's 7'4" though, and you're sitting here at 6'6", you'll be like, okay, son. He'll be looking down at you like the fucking eye of Sauron, the fucking like the hobbits, and you'll just be like, all right.
The bigger they are,
the harder they
fall.
It also takes him longer to get an erection, but
fair.
Thank goodness I wasn't the only one that came to that thought. Just like, he walks into a room, just like, son, what's that on my shoulder? You know what the fuck that is. Now move off the couch, bitch.
Ethan makes his dad his bitch.
Wow. We have taken this way beyond what I wanted to. Okay.
So, we do have one short thing to talk about, I think.
Yeah,
something that we actually planned. Steven
Okay.
Hillenburg, creator of SpongeBob, passed away today at 57 years old.
Yeah.
So that's two of the most iconic people
I know. I
dead
mean,
within the same month, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, though, okay, admittedly, I have never been a fan of SpongeBob. Never. Partially because when your name is Bob, everyone calls you either Bob the Builder, SpongeBob, or I don't remember what the other one was.
In all fairness, I'd rather be called Bob the Builder, because at least when you're being called that, you have like an air of you can do shit.
Yeah.
If you get called SpongeBob, it just means you smell way too much like pot.
Or you flip burgers for a living.
Or you're just really, really annoying.
Bah!
Yeah, exactly.
No.
That is a ball shriveling sound.
Yeah, but here's the difference between Bob the Builder and Bob here. At least Bob the Builder can fix his relationships. What, are you gonna kiss me on the lips now? He's trying so hard to be intimidating, but a grin is forming.
You're like that one kid from the movie Accepted that always thought he could blow people up with his mind.
Oh my god, that was such a good movie.
I am, apparently Sheldon of the group. where I'm thinking I'm trying to make his head explode. You're trying to make my head explode, aren't you? Damn it.
Bazinga. Laugh track.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Big Bang Theory is the worst television series.
No.
Live action.
No. No. No.
Go on, tell me which one
It
is worse.
is not the worst.
It's pretty high. It's top 2 at least.
It's top 5, not top 2.
Top 3 at best.
I'll give you top 3.
Okay.
But I mean...
Okay, but when all your jokes are literally, I like Star Trek, pushes up glasses, bazinga. That's
so
an entire
you're
episode
talking
right there.
about the United States version of the IT.
Yeah. Jinx, by the way.
I mean, The Office isn't that great,
Well, debatable.
personally.
I mean, at least they tell jokes that are funnier than bazinga
Okay, but have you watched any of the recent episodes at all?
of Big
Big
Bang
Bang.
Theory.
They have actually improved, even if it's only on like a 8 to 7 degree scale.
Okay, but when... What's his name again? Sheldon?
Yeah.
When he says bazinga, is there still a really, like, obnoxious laugh track?
No, because he hasn't. The last 3 episodes I've watched, he hasn't said it at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. They actually learn new words?
And I mean, the last 3 episodes that I've watched have been focused around Sheldon and Amy's wedding,
Oh yeah.
and Mark Hamill was a guest star, and Mark Hamill officiated the wedding, and
Poor guy.
Yeah.
poor.
First he was in The Last Jedi, and now he's in fucking Big Bang Theory. He's just not going very far lately.
You know,
He should just stick to Joker.
hey, you know what? At least he's not going to be in the final Star Wars movie, probably.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah, he is. He's confirmed as a Force ghost.
Oh, okay. Well, we saw that coming.
Yeah.
Rubs
But-
temples.
Hey, you know,
Just
but
let him die.
to be fair, they didn't yet let Yoda die.
Yeah, but at least they brought him back in a funny way.
They
That
brought
was
him back
still
actually
cool.
a pretty good way.
Yeah, like-
that was pretty impressive.
Like even
Puppet
if
Yoda.
even if you didn't like the movies, that Yoda looked good.
yeah, I agree.
I'm going to say this, though. Very unpopular opinion. I don't like Mark Hamill's acting in the original Star Wars movies.
Very unpopular opinion indeed, but we respect your very unpopular opinion, even though it's wrong.
Okay, but hear me out. Harrison Ford's acting.
Well, yeah, but
You can't call us nerfers. Only we can say that. Right, Chewie?
I mean,
I am a monotone man. I fly Millennium Falcon. Hello, fellow friends.
I mean, to
I am
be
also a man who
honest-
shoots gun.
To be honest, Harrison Ford made Kingdom of the Crystal Skull watchable.
That's debatable. I don't think anything could save that fucking movie.
I didn't say it was savable. I just meant that he made it watchable.
Well,
At
but-
least have it on the background.
I mean, but can we talk for just a split second? Because if I go into this in detail, I will be murdered mercilessly by Charisma if she's not here to join in this debate.
Uh-huh.
I hate sand.
It's coarse, rough, gets everywhere.
All I'm saying, for all the things that people think Disney is doing right or wrong, could we please just have... Does anybody know the fucking name of the actor who voiced Skywalker in the Clone Wars, like the CG? It's
I don't
Matt
remember.
something. It's Matt something. So
Well,
If-
there's this lovely thing called IMDb. So if we just continue here for a minute, you were saying...
if Disney wanted to, like, once they get, like, the rights for the prequel and the original trilogy, because they're fighting, like, with AT&T, not AT&T, TNT and
There you go.
TBS. Like, if they get the rights to that back, just, like, dub all of Hayden Christensen's, like, stuff, and just hire Matt. You already got him for the Clone Wars. Just have him redub it.
Let's see, I'm pulling up Clone Wars right now. Oh, that is that? Yeah, I think so.
If there's one thing I'm going to say that I don't like about the prequels, it's that they made Vader seem like the biggest pussy after you
Lantern.
watch them.
Okay.
Matt Lantern.
But then you watch you read the canon, the books, the comics, and all that, and it's like, he's kind of a badass. And then you watch the prequels, and he doesn't like sand,
See, the thing is that
among other things.
we had me and Bobo had this discussion where the Clone Wars just takes what Anakin should have been and just highlights it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like,
And-
there are scenes where you can just see Darth Vader slip out, and you're like, oh, wow, I would not want to be Padme that night.
Yeah, but then
Oh
you're
my.
like, I wonder what the prequels is like. I don't like sand. It's like, dude, how do you ruin such a cool character
Well,
by
okay.
making Anakin into a total bitch?
To
Plus,
be
I
fair,
mean, okay, Obi-Wan has the high ground. I could possibly win this if I play this smart. I'm gonna backflip over him.
It worked with Maul.
Yeah, but at the same time, here's what didn't work with Obi-Wan: jumping over him.
yeah, no, you don't jump over Obi-Wan.
I mean, he lost his legs. Pretty sure he lost an arm. Fell in lava. That was the thing that happened.
So one of the things that I absolutely loved about some of the just like the extra stuff they've been doing, they showed something. I believe it was in one of the comics where it was Obi-Wan versus somebody who was coming after Luke. I want to say it was the reanimated Maul.
Yeah.
And Obi-Wan just goes all out, whoops the crap out of Maul. And, like, you see that, and you see Obi-Wan is not this weak, frail little, old man.
You mean like his fight with Vader on the Death Star? I can't lift up this brim.
Yeah.
I love how that entire... Did I just...
Yeah.
Dust came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Huh. But anyway, there was one thing that I didn't like about a lot of the Star Wars movies, and it's the fact that, like, you're supposed to get this feeling that Darth Vader is a super skilled and cool, like, lightsaber wielder, and their fight is literally just kink, 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 kink.
Yeah.
It's the most boring thing, but the Luke versus Darth Vader fight, fucking
Yes.
awesome.
The Luke is special. Oh, man. Yeah. I would
Also,
love-
another unpopular popular opinion, Rey is the worst Star Wars character.
I am not going to disagree, but I'm not going to 100% agree.
I just don't like that she didn't really have to do much to, like, take on a Sith Lord in training.
I'm sorry. Do you consider Kylo a Sith Lord?
No.
I liked the character, but at the same time...
No, I did clarify. There was, like, brackets there, in training.
Yeah, not even in training. I'm sorry. He picked up a lightsaber and Snoke was like, hey, kid, go play dark side.
Okay,
Can
but at
I
the same
get
time,
training?
allow me-
Get your ass kicked first.
I'm gonna argue with this then. Didn't Rey literally touch a lightsaber and she was like, I got it, I can use Force now?
It was more of Rey touched the lightsaber. I believe there was something involved with Rey touching the lightsaber that we didn't see that was supposed to be there.
If we're going into this,
I really shouldn't, but I'm going to.
just the thing is that no, I know. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
I feel no pity, but
Sorry about that. He feels no pity. You hear this guy, ladies and gentlemen? Come on.
you were talking about how you really didn't care for Luke because he was like all whiny and shit like that.
Oh, I
Luke-
was mostly talking about how, it was the presentation of his character, I
It
guess.
was,
He was a
yeah.
good character, but it was the acting that went into his character. that
Yeah,
was
like honestly though, I do imagine Rey like being more skilled with combat than Luke because Luke was a fucking farm boy. He just sat around and played with his little model toy, just like pew pew.
I'm trying to remember what it was that he was super skilled at. Didn't he, like... I took pot shots at...
Walk
He was a good
rats.
shooter. Yeah,
It
he was
was
a good
walk
shooter.
rats.
Yeah, and then he never shoots a gun in the entire fucking series. Like,
Yeah, but at the
okay.
same time, it's just like Rey survived on her own, just through like on a desert planet. She didn't have parents, even though that's something we're not going to get into at this moment.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
and before they take the Fantastic Beasts route, and she turns out to be like a descendant of the Maul family or something.
Why do you think I wear these bandages? But no,
No,
my
she's
thing,
she's a Wan. She's Ray Wan.
no, I honestly,
We're gonna get into that, by the way. In this
I
podcast.
honestly love what
Not
they
tonight.
did with that, but
We're not talking about Fantastic Beasts tonight.
no,
I have a reason.
The thing that
because the ending was terrible.
the
No,
thing
it wasn't
that
terrible.
I'm gonna keep on interrupting you.
no, it's fine. No, the thing that I really liked about Ray over Luke, just for my thing, is that she actually has combat skills. Like, she had to fight for everything, while Luke is just dusting crops, as Han would put it. Ray's actually going there, like, picking through Star Destroyers, dealing with mechanics. When she gets onto the Falcon, it's not like, oh, I know this shit. It's like, she's been taking apart stuff for her entire life. Yeah, some of the stuff's lucky guesses, but at least they're educated guesses.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about that. I have to have charisma on the show.
There is going to
when we
be
talk about
a
that.
Star Wars week, so this is just a little
Is there?
taste of it to the audience.
Oh, we can do that May 4th.
Yeah, I was going to say probably May the 4th. Hopefully by then we'll be able to set stuff up. But we're about halfway through, so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in just about a minute and a half. Hey, Wisconsin listeners, this is Bobo. The games and movies we talk about on the P3 network could be yours. How? Check out Mojo's Electronics in Antigo, Shawano, and Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That's Mojo's Electronics, exclusive friends of the P3 Podcast Network.
Bob, can I come out of the basement yet?
Hey guys, this is Bobo from the P3 Podcast Network with your December lineup. The first week and every week of December, Umce and I will be bringing you the Friday Night Party Redux Edition every single Friday. Also in the first week of December, look for the second episode of our Doctor Who review. The second week of December, look for episode 2 of the Wisconsin Sports Show with the boss and I. Week 3, we're going to be bringing back vintage reviews with a bang. The P3 Network's Pokemon Champions, as well as Umce, will be reviewing Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. During the last week of December, you can look for the third episode of Doctor Who Reviews as we gear up for this year's New Year's episode by talking about our favorite Christmas episodes. So that's what's coming for December 2018 on the P3 Podcast Network. And now, back to the show. And we are back. Oh, this is the Friday Night Party Redux Edition. We are live on Spreaker.com. Why are we live on a Tuesday? Nobody knows. We'll also be up on YouTube and Spotify. iHeartRadio, thank you. I almost forgot about iHeartRadio. See, this is why I need a list.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that another day. So... Before the break, we were talking about Star Wars. We're going to break away from that because I don't want charisma to beat all three of us, in the face. But we'll save that for May the 4th, the week of the May the 4th. We're hopefully going to be doing like at least 2 or 3 episodes of it. I'm hoping to maybe do vintage reviews of the original Battleground games.
You mean Battlefront?
Battlefront, yeah, that.
Like,
The original Battlefront games, stuff like that. That's what I'm kind of aiming for.
Better keep an eye on those command posts.
Yes, you probably should. No, that's kind of what I'm looking at probably doing is, doing the vintage review, or we could vintage review the original trilogy. I mean, there's a lot that we can really do for that week. But we'll work on that a little bit when the time comes.
I'm just looking forward to Clone Wars Season 7.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that is a thing that got announced recently.
Clone Wars Season 7.
And the CG actually looks better, which is strange to say.
Because it was pretty good.
Yeah, for its time, it was really good.
But what I do want to talk about a little bit is because it's coming out very soon. Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh gosh, that looks amazing.
Oh, it really does.
Yeah, I mean, and Peter Porker.
Sean fucking Mulaney. Oh, they couldn't have cast that any better.
Oh man, Spider-Gwen. Actual Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Spider-Gwen.
Yep, I said that.
Yeah, she had the
Yeah, I
half
wasn't listening.
shave.
Oh, obviously.
Bob, let's be real. Like, at least 3/4 of the time, I'm never listening.
Fair. But no, I mean, that just looks incredible. I can't wait to see that.
When
That's
does it come out?
I am not 100% sure of the
I'm
exact date
pretty
on that.
sure it's sometime in December.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mid-December.
Lots of interesting movies coming out in like the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then, I mean, let's see. We got. I'm looking for the date here. Give me 1 second. November 29th.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting it that early.
Tune in to discover the Spider-Verse. Oh no, never mind. Hold on. I'm looking. It's kind of surprising me here. No, I don't. Oh, December 14th.
Oh, still pretty close.
Yeah.
It is. December 14th. That is going to be... I think that's going to be great. I mean, we got Nick Cage as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man. What is that? Noir or 2000?
Noir.
Okay.
Noir. You got Spider-Ham, Penny Parker.
Penny Parker looks like an interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
Like I read her comics and it's actually interesting.
Is that the Spider-Girl with the mech?
Yeah, the animaker.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just kind of pulling up all the...
I think that's
full
Penny
cast
Parker
here.
too, right?
Penny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With an I.
Yeah, P-E-N-I. You got Gwen Stacy, Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy, Peter Parker, Jake Johnson, Spider-Ham, John Mulaney, Penny Parker's Kimoko Glenn, and then you got Miles Morales. I can't pronounce that name. So it's going to be quite the awesome movie, I think.
Speaking of
I
Spider-Man.
have very high hopes for it.
Yeah.
Same.
Speaking of Spider-Man, with the recent PS4 Spider-Man game that came out and with the Into the Spider-Verse, I don't know if this is a popular or unpopular opinion. Peter Parker in the movies for Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, yeah, every single one of them had some goofball moments and some really goofball faces, but overall they were genuinely appealing to say. When I took a look at, Spider-Man, Peter Parker without his mask on in Spider-Verse and Spider-Man 4, am I the only one who thought they kind of looked ugly as shit?
I haven't seen it. So, I mean, really, what I've seen is I've seen Spider-Man Homecoming, I've seen the 3 with Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
and I've seen bits and pieces of The Amazing Spider-Man.
Do not watch the
You are
Amazing
not
Spider-Man.
missing a thing.
I know, I've heard that, but, I've seen bits and pieces of them, and that's it.
But yeah, just somebody pointed out, the Spider-Man for PlayStation 4, they took all the actors who played him and just melded it together.
Mm-hmm.
And in theory, when they separate the faces, you're like, yeah, I can see that. That part looks good. That part looks good. But when you put it together, it's just like this big bowl of chili of fucking ugly.
I mean, yeah, it that's something that's probably actually a popular opinion, most likely, but I'm not really sure. I haven't really.
I'm just surprised Stan Lee had a cameo in that game.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that is what he looks like.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an interesting looking fella.
Send that to me on
Facebook
so I can put that up on the page.
Yeah, I will.
So we'll put that up on the fan page here. By the way, another thing, make sure you guys are following us on Twitter. My tag is @FalconJ. Umce's is at not _ Umce.
There you go.
And then the podcast network is at Podcast P3. So you can follow us there. You can also catch us on the on Facebook. You can search in Messenger. You can search at a slack off. still, because I still can't figure out how to fix that.
I know.
I don't know. I got to talk to. I still got to talk to Kari about that. But we'll figure out how to fix that here in the near future. Get that up and running. I recently boosted one of our posts for the free $5 that we got to boost posts, and that actually went pretty well. Reached about 900 people.
Wow.
Yeah, reached about 900 people. It did really well. We got, I think, 6 new fans off of that.
Cool.
Another thing I want to talk about, and this is actually
today.
something else that's upcoming here.
You know what else is upcoming?
My lunch.
Yeah, probably.
So
I haven't eaten anything today. Oh God.
So something else that's going to be coming up here in the near future, and this is something that Umce and I are working on. Well, I'm working on the actual story. Umce's working on his character.
What's going on?
The D&D game.
Oh yeah, you mean that thing that you're supposed to come over and roll with me?
Yeah.
Don't put it all on me, cunt.
You're working. I'm working on the storyline. You got to realize that's a lot of work.
You know what else is a lot of work?
Your face.
Well, I was gonna say your jawline, but
Fair.
or rather, lack thereof.
So we have a couple of new contributors coming with us for that, and that's going to be really exciting. We have a coworker of ours who's going to be joining us for the role play.
He or she?
She.
Okay.
Not who you're thinking. But we'll.
No, I'm pretty sure I know who it is either way.
Yeah, probably. But yeah. So we have one of our female coworkers. We have one of my good friends who's going to be joining us. We have possibly Roxas, another friend of mine, joining us. He hasn't 100% committed to that, but we're going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for the podcast version. And then we're going to have a personal version where we sit around and just, and probably just record the random bullshit.
I have a feeling I will be in that one because I love chaos.
Well, we were going to talk about that a little bit later after the show, see if you wanted to join the podcast one, because that would be... We're going to have a lot of newer players in the podcast one.
Okay, the audience is going to fucking love me. These two are going to strangle me if they can find my throat under my 3 chins.
Well, it's not really 3. It's just one, amalgamation of
Super
flesh
chin.
and... Yeah, it's a super chin.
No. I got that Orn-free Taw shit where it just starts going into different folds.
Oh my god.
It's like that one scene from Doctor Strange, only somehow worse.
So, but...
Only I actually like Doctor Strange. Your chin, on the other hand.
Oh god. The reason I brought this up is we actually have...
So, carry on.
There's another coworker, a bakery coworker, who is doing some artwork for us.
Oh wow!
For the game. She's actually drawing one of the goddesses of the world for me.
Gay.
And actually, the coworker who is joining us for the game is also drawing one of the goddesses for us.
Oh boy.
And then I have the original drawing of one of the gods that I actually got sent to me by one of my friends. So we're going to have a lot of artwork hitting the P3 Podcast Network here. The fan pages, the Twitter. There's going to eventually, I guess, because I got told that I probably should have an Instagram for the artwork specifically. And we're going to be looking for fan submissions, especially of our characters.
Oh, goodness, yes.
Yes. Especially of our characters.
Just telling you right now, when I make my D&D character, I always like to have burns on them.
Okay.
Simply because you can't really have a gigantic fucking D&D character who can do stuff. So I take my weight and I contribute it to burns on my character, so he's just as ugly as me.
So he's literally just a walking callus?
You mean Deadpool, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is like Deadpool stole a Jedi robe. That is what you're dealing with, my friends.
You look like an avocado had sex with an older avocado.
I love it when they let TJ
You look like a
Miller
topographical map of Utah.
Gosh.
Oh
Isn't TJ
God.
Miller that one guy that did the Emoji Movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody needs a paycheck.
Yeah, but he was like super into it though. Like super. We're not gonna get into that because I have a lot of words to say about how he reacted to shit.
I don't.
You mean
really...
Third wave
shit,
feminist.
or just like the actual shit in the movie?
So,
Just shit.
so you know Tumblr? Yeah,
Yes,
take that
yes,
and
I
incorporate that into him. That's him right there.
Okay.
Gosh.
It's such a bad
That's
movie.
one thing our podcast will never have.
What?
Because it will just turn Tumblr.
Oh yeah,
Because it'll just turn into a porn reblog.
yeah.
Reblog.
Let's be real.
Legit though, I mean, I personally think it'd be an honor for people who like ship real life people. Like, if I saw porn with me in it, just like a drawing, like, wow, somebody really took the time, and they do not know how fucking hideous I am.
Okay, but here's the thing: the way we've described you is you are a man with many a chin. You look like someone took Shrek and made him disgusting, and then somehow meshed that together.
Can I just say something?
He
quickly?
looks like Wario, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Just without the.
You say we.
This is gonna be the best fucking fan art if anybody makes this.
So
You say we.
imagine Wario
What you
without
mean
the
is
mustache.
you.
Us.
You say we described this. You're doing the scripting.
I
here.
swear
No,
to gosh,
we've-
just one person is going to be inspired at 3 a.m. Just like, I have to draw Jabba the Hutt melting with a Wario mustache.
And he has to look like a callus. You ever see like a scab on a person that's like getting ready to come off?
They already have my image. It's Pizza the Hut.
True. Speaking of pizza, did you know that Little Caesars is the stuffed crust?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh wow!
Anyone have $8?
You just want a little.
We're not sponsored, by the way. I'm pretty sure, like,
We're sponsored
after,
by Mojo's.
I know we're not sponsored by Little Caesars. I'm pretty sure after describing my face as like
We can be.
melting pepperoni, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to stay away from us.
Melting
Probably.
pepperoni. People. Okay, here's the thing though. A lot of people like pepperoni on their pizzas. I would say more like melting pineapple.
I actually like pineapple pizza.
Leave. We're not having him on this podcast anymore. He's a heathen.
What's this? No. No, not going there.
I was
today.
gonna say, what's that wee bullshit? He's the one with all the equipment.
Well,
Fair.
I mean, how much did you spend on this, by the way?
This was 65. My computer. Well,
I
hello.
agree.
My computer I've had for a while, so that's not really. I don't really count that, but
Probably worth about $20 now.
yeah, probably. Refurbished Windows 10 PC for only $40. Sorry,
I'm sure it works perfectly.
I'm sure it works about as well as your.
I'm pretty sure it works about as well as any computer with Windows 10.
Yeah, fair.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it works about as you do, according to our fucking coworkers.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
Ouch.
I mean, Matt's had to sit on and them complaining all for like 2 hours straight.
Can we not talk about work on the podcast? That'd be great.
I just shut
That's-
up and
that's
do
funny.
my job. If people want to talk, they want to talk.
All right, so there was something else I wanted to talk about, and because we just derailed everything.
Did we ever talk about the death of the creator of SpongeBob?
No, for about 2 seconds.
We mentioned it, and then it somehow went to your son's 7-foot dick.
I think we were talking about his height.
I am well aware of that.
We're not talking about an 11-year-old's
God.
dick today, Matt.
Today,
Don't you
ever.
put that on me. I want jobs in the future.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my god, I'm gonna have to cut all of this out. This is horrible.
how are we going to cut it out when we're live?
I can delete it from the network,
Why would you do such a
cut
thing?
it, and put it back.
We're rated explicit for a reason.
We are.
I'm sorry,
this
but I
goes a
go
little
with the
too
whole
far.
Tumblr thing of like any fan art or any description you hear is obviously 18 or over.
Right.
That still doesn't make it right, but I'm just saying.
No, I don't think anything can make this right.
Well, obviously, this little female is 1,250,000 years old.
What?
Nothing.
Never mind. Anyway, moving on. I'm actually going to close the show because I can't remember what I was going to talk about. We only have like 2 minutes left anyway.
Oh yeah.
So
it was a good.
This was.
It was actually a good podcast.
Oh man,
we had a lot of discussions.
We did.
Yeah.
I mean, they went from this to this to this
back to this
back to this. But yeah, no. Hey, rest in peace, dude that created SpongeBob.
Yes. You may have created a show that is an abomination, but I'm pretty sure you were a nice guy.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you can't create somebody like, you can't create a beloved child memory. And
yeah, I mean, Sandy Cheeks lives in Bikini Bottom, so.
The chum bucket just needs to lose a letter.
Oh.
Yum.
Wow.
Anyway.
I would say
become the chum bucket.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
or the chew bucket.
I would say a
or
joke,
a cum bucket.
But there we go. I was going to comment on the fact that you said yum, but earlier dust flew out of your mouth, so we know it's been a little while.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what? On that note, ladies and gentlemen, you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. We will see you eventually if we don't get torn off of our own network and thrown away.
It's rated explicit for a reason.
It is. So for the champion of being bad at everything, Umce.
Sup?
And the mysterious maniac of maniacal mania.
Micropenis.
Okay.
Got another M in there.
I was going to say micro bruise, but okay.
Just after the 7-foot dick thing and then you just saying like, oh yeah, an 11-year-old. I'm probably never going to be hired by Disney now.
Oh well.
But anyway, and the guy who keeps throwing his damn change around.
You already said me, though.
Yeah, well, you got another one. And of course, me, the independent Pokemon champion, Bob O. You guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, I love you, by the way.